Your 5-year-old melts down because their toast is cut the wrong way. Your 3-year-old screams for 20 minutes over a missing toy. Your 7-year-old bursts into tears after losing a game. And in that moment, you're exhausted. You start wondering, is this normal? Am I doing something wrong? Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to handle these moments without losing your peace. And if you're a parent trying to raise calm, confident children in a busy world, make sure you subscribe now. ***. This channel is here to support you every step of the way. As a working parent, you're exhausted. You don't have the energy to deal with these emotional explosions. And you're worried, is this normal? Am I doing something wrong? Here's what I want you to know. This is normal. Your kid isn't broken. And there's actually a specific skill you can teach them that will change everything. It's called emotional regulation. And it's the most important skill your child will ever learn. In fact, research shows that children with strong emotional regulation skills have better relationships, better grades, better mental health, and better life outcomes overall. But here's the problem: most parents don't know how to teach it. So their kids never learn. This is the Working Parent's Guide to Raising Emotionally Intelligent Kids. What is emotional regulation? 130-600. Let's start with the basics. What is emotional regulation? Emotional regulation is the ability to recognize your emotions, understand them, and manage them in a healthy way. It's not about not having big emotions. It's about having big emotions and knowing what to do with them. For example, your child is angry. Instead of hitting their sibling, they take deep breaths. Your child is sad. Instead of shutting down, they talk about their feelings. Your child is frustrated. Instead of throwing a tantrum, they ask for help. That's emotional regulation. Why does this matter? Because emotions are information. They're telling your child something important. Anger says my boundary was crossed. Sadness says I lost something I cared about. Frustration says this is hard and I need help. If your child can recognize and understand these emotions, they can respond appropriately. If they can't, they just react. And the reaction is usually a meltdown. The brain science. When your child has a big emotion, their amygdala, the emotional center of the brain, takes over. Their prefrontal cortex, the thinking center, goes offline. In this state, they can't think clearly, they can't problem solve, they can't listen to reason, they're just reacting. Your job is to help them get back online, to help them move from the amygdala back to the prefrontal cortex. And the way you do that is through emotional regulation techniques, the 4 components of emotional regulation. 1. Awareness, recognizing that you're having an emotion. 2. Understanding what the emotion means. 3. Expression, expressing the emotion in a healthy way. 4. Management, managing the emotion so it doesn't control you. Most kids are not taught these skills, so they never learn, and they grow up struggling with emotions. Okay, so now you understand what emotional regulation is. Let me give you the framework for teaching it. I call it the FEEL framework. F equals feeling, recognize the emotion. The first step is helping your child recognize that they're having an emotion. Most kids don't have the language for this. They just know they feel bad, so your job is to help them name it. You might say, I notice you're feeling angry right now. Your face is red and your fists are clenched. Or I see you're feeling sad, your eyes are watery and your shoulders are down. By naming the emotion, you're helping their brain recognize it. And recognition is the first step to regulation. E equals explore, understand the emotion. Once your child recognizes the emotion, the next step is to explore it. What caused it? What does it feel like in their body? You might ask, what happened that made you feel angry? Or where do you feel the sadness in your body? This helps your child understand the emotion, and understanding leads to management. E equals express the emotion in a healthy way. Once your child understands the emotion, they need to express it in a healthy way. This might be talking about it, drawing about it, moving, running, dancing, jumping, creating, building, painting, writing. Physical comfort, hugging, holding. The key is it's healthy and it doesn't hurt anyone. L equals learn from the emotion. Finally, your child learns from the emotion. What is it telling them? What do they need? If they're angry, maybe they need a boundary. If they're sad, maybe they need comfort. If they're frustrated, maybe they need help. By learning from the emotion, your child develops wisdom. They understand that emotions are information, not just reactions. Real-world example. Let's say your 5-year-old is upset because their toast is cut the wrong way. Old way doesn't work. It's just toast. Stop being so dramatic, you're overreacting. Result, your child feels invalidated. They cry harder, you get frustrated. Feel way works. 1. Feeling, I see you're feeling upset. Your face is red and you're crying. 2. Explore, what happened that made you upset? I wanted the toast cut in triangles and you cut it in squares. 3. Express, I hear you, that's frustrating. What do you need right now? I want to cut it myself. Okay, let's cut it together. 4. Learn, so you like things a certain way and when they're different it feels wrong. That's okay. Next time you can tell me how you want it cut. Result, your child feels heard and understood. They learn that their feelings matter and they learn how to communicate their needs. The key is validation. You're not saying their feelings are wrong. You're saying your feelings make sense and here's how we handle them. Quick pause ***. If this is helping you already, like this video, drop a comment and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Now let me give you specific techniques you can teach your child to regulate their emotions. Technique 1. Deep breathing. This is the most basic and most effective technique. Teach your child to breathe in for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4 and breathe out for a count of 4. You might say, let's do balloon breathing. Breathe in like you're filling up a balloon, hold it, now let it out slowly. Or let's do flower breathing. Smell the flower, breathe in, blow out the candle, breathe out. Make it fun, make it a game, and practice it when they're calm so they know how to do it when they're upset. Technique 2. Progressive muscle relaxation. This is where you tense and then relax different muscle groups. Squeeze your fists really tight, now let them go. Squeeze your shoulders up to your ears, now let them go. This helps your child recognize tension in their body and release it. Technique 3. Movement. Sometimes kids need to move to regulate, so let them. You seem like you need to move. Do you want to run around the backyard? Do you want to dance? Do you want to jump on the trampoline? Movement helps discharge the emotional energy. Technique 4. Creative expression. Sometimes kids need to express their emotions creatively. Do you want to draw about how you're feeling? Do you want to paint? Do you want to build something? This gives them an outlet for their emotions. Technique 5. Physical comfort. Sometimes kids just need comfort. Do you want a hug? Do you want to sit with me? Do you want to hold my hand? Physical comfort activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms the body down. Technique 6. Talking it out. Sometimes kids just need to talk. Tell me about what happened, tell me how you're feeling, tell me what you need. Talking helps process emotions and it helps your child feel heard. Technique 7. The calm corner. Create a special space in your home where your child can go when they're upset. Fill it with calming things, soft pillows, stuffed animals, books, art supplies, fidget toys. When you're feeling big emotions, you can go to your calm corner. You can stay there as long as you need. This gives your child a safe space to regulate. Technique 8. The feelings chart. Create a chart with different emotions and different regulation techniques. When you're angry, you can take deep breaths, go for a run, punch a pillow, draw about it. When you're sad, you can talk about it, get a hug, listen to music, draw about it. This helps your child remember what to do when they're upset. The key is practice. Teach these techniques when your child is calm. Practice them regularly. Then when they're upset, they'll know what to do. Here's something most parenting advice doesn't talk about. Your child's emotional regulation is directly tied to your emotional regulation. If you're calm, your child is more likely to be calm. If you're dysregulated, your child is more likely to be dysregulated. This is called co-regulation. Your nervous system affects their nervous system, so the most important thing you can do is manage your own emotions. Here's how. 1. Recognize your triggers. What situations make you lose it? Mornings, bedtime, mealtimes. 2. Develop your own regulation techniques. What helps you calm down? Deep breathing, a walk, a few minutes alone. 3. Use them before you lose it. Don't wait until you're yelling. Use your techniques when you feel yourself getting frustrated. 4. Model emotional regulation for your child. Let them see you take deep breaths. Let them see you ask for help. Let them see you manage your emotions in a healthy way. When your child sees you regulating your emotions, they learn that it's possible, and they learn how to do it. Real-world example. You're having a stressful day at work. You come home exhausted. Your kid asks you for something. You snap at them instead. You could. 1. Recognize, I'm feeling frustrated and overwhelmed. 2. Regulate, I need a few minutes to calm down. I'm going to take some deep breaths. 3. Model, I was frustrated, so I took some deep breaths. Now I feel better. What did you want to ask me? Your child learns, when I'm upset, I can take deep breaths and feel better. This is the most powerful teaching you can do. Here's the bottom line, emotional regulation is a skill, and like any skill, it can be taught. When you use the FEEL framework and teach your child regulation techniques, they develop the ability to manage their emotions in a healthy way, and that changes everything. Better relationships, better grades, better mental health, better life outcomes. Here's the truth. Emotional regulation is not something children are born with. It's something we teach one moment at a time. And maybe you've felt it too, those overwhelming moments where you're not sure what to do next. But we're learning, we're growing, and we're building something better for our children. So tonight, try just one step. Name the feeling, stay calm, walk them through it. That's how change begins if this supported you today. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps more parents find this message. And don't forget to look out for our next video where we'll go even deeper into practical parenting tools you can use daily. You're not alone in this. We're raising emotionally strong children together.